actually have a Jaws keychain.
I believe that.
I do. My favorite movies. I take a peek outside. You know, we don't have much in the way of precipitation out there, but you see this veil of gray across the Providence skyline. A lot of humidity in the atmosphere, and this is just an area of what we call stratus, some low clouds and some fog that'll continue to really overspread the area. You got temperatures now that are in the 60s, mid 60s in most areas, and the fog will be locally dense along the south shore as well. You got Newport Harbor now. You can see some of the fog off in the distance. It's kind of cool and damp. Humidity is on the high side. We get temperatures now that are in the mid 60s in most areas. 64 now in Providence, upper 60s in New Bedford, 62 Newport. So that high humidity sticking around the next several days, each day getting kind of muggier and muggier, especially by Thursday. Showers and fog overnight tonight. We don't have much rain out there right now. I'm not expecting anything really heavy, but the shower chances do increase during the overnight into tomorrow morning. We're trending drier the second half of the day tomorrow. Temperatures a little milder in the mid to upper 70s. Doesn't compare to the heat that's on the way for Thursday. Upper 80s to around 90 degrees with high humidity and some sunshine. And speaking of heat, potential heat wave, I would say, looking at some new data in the Weather Center, I would say this is likely for early next week. I'll show you this in just a second, so a lot to cover. First, the dew points. They're on the rise now, tomorrow, and especially on Thursday. We're getting up into that very humid category next several days. It drops off Friday and Saturday, and then the humidity returns to the latter part of the weekend on Sunday. In the meantime, cloudy skies and humid. You see more showers out towards Pennsylvania. This is all tracking off to the east, headed our way. This is along a warm front, the leading edge of warm and humid air that's on the way for tomorrow. The temperatures should be milder tomorrow afternoon, mid to upper 70s. So we do start with clouds and fog tomorrow morning, some leftover showers early. Temperature by 11 a.m. at around 70. We're going to trend drier the second half of the day. Wouldn't rule out a passing shower in the early afternoon, but the trend will be for drier weather. In fact, by mid to late day, perhaps some partial clearing. Temperatures mid to upper 70s. In fact, by tomorrow afternoon, topping out in the upper 70s inland and lower 70s along the south shore. Jump ahead now to early next week. Monday, high temperature, mid 90s. Move ahead to Tuesday. Now, I need 3 consecutive days for a heat wave. Tuesday afternoon, mid to upper 90s. Move ahead to Wednesday, the middle of the week. Temperatures topping out mid to upper 90s. Significant heat for early next week across the northeast corridor. We'll keep you updated. Bay forecast, poor visibility during the morning, improving in the afternoon, but showers and fog likely during the early morning on a south breeze. A lot of clouds and fog at the beaches in the morning. A little brightening here at the beach, but not until late day. All right, 7-day forecast shows the heat on Thursday, upper 80s to lower 90s. Very nice on Friday, low humidity, warm and dry. Here's a rarity, a dry weekend, and a warm one too, both Saturday and Sunday. Look at that heat building Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. Pretty significant with temperatures well into the 90s. Yeah, there are a lot of ups and downs there in that 7-day forecast.
All right, we'll take this one, though.
All right.